I've basically been very unwell. I've just got back from the hospital, and I think things were going to finally get better at last. Anyway, I've got a new record. I'll tell you that later. It's just too crazy. You wouldn't believe what I've been up to the last 24 hours. Well, the last 12 hours. So I'm on a bit of a quiet one. Anyway, let's check out my record. My New Madness LPs. And guess who's got coloured vinyl? Yep, it's me again. I've decided what Madness albums I'm going for. And I've gone for this first one, which is the first album, which is a double album. That's volume 1, which I've got here. And I'm going to pick up, I nearly got volume 2 today, but I thought I'll split that for next week. But yeah, I've been having to prove my sanity to people, which I did. Crazy. Anyway, so I'm a little bit stoned. I've been vaping. Let me put this thing down. That's the first spliff I've had, right? In ages. I've been on that THC. I've got, well, you ain't seen it yet. There is it. Here we go, there's a couple. THC. Managed to pick up about 12 bottles of THC. Yeah. And basically what you do with that is, got a green one. What you do with that is just put it in your vape. And I've been vaping in an ambulance and a police car in the past 6 hours. It doesn't smell of anything. Yeah, that's that. Which is just basically THC. Which I stick in my vape. Just doesn't taste of anything, doesn't smell of anything. This policeman even said to me, "Do you like flavours in yours, Phil?" I was like, blasting away. Crazy. Anyway, I'm back. Oh, anyway, let's have a look at this record. Bang. Bought another bag as well. I've got Bash. Volume 1. Red vinyl. And I believe that Volume 2 is on gold vinyl, I think. This is the one I've just chose to go with. Look at that. That's what you call a lineup. Oh, look at that side 2. Have some of that. There, man, sun and the rain. Boom. Quite pleased with that. Gonna have to be careful with that sticker. yeah. I've opted for the double red vinyl on this one. Job opening this, normally do. I'll tell you what I'll do. Spin that around a minute. So I've got a bit of a cold. I've just got the bus home. I've got one runny nostril. Here we go. Bosh. I'm gonna need that sticker though. Put that there. Come on. There we go. All I need to keep is that sticker. That. Believe it or not, when people go to sell these albums, which I collect and that, they even bitch, right, when they're buying them. They're even bitching over the stickers. So always save your stickers, people, because there'll be people bitching over it. And there'll be people prepared to pay you a few more pounds or dollars for your record, man. There you go. Anyway, what we got here is Madness, the Hit Parade, Volume 1. Volume 2's coming next week. I just didn't want to hammer the bank too much today. Anyway, it's a double album. And I believe that these first two are on Translucent Red. Looking forward to playing these. There you go, look. Madness on the red vinyl. And I believe that the volume 2 that I'm buying, which was actually in the shop, but that would have meant I would have parted with quite a bit of money today. So I thought I'd come back next week. But I thought I'd grab this now, which is on the red vinyl. Basically, there's some classic tunes on here. Hang on, I'll just put this record back in the sleeve. Oh, we'll be spinning this anyway, man. I'm back on here. Well, I've been around. I've not been up. I've just had a lot to deal with. It's just fucking done my brain in. But I believe that today, I sorted it all out. I think after I proved my sanity. Second time I've had to prove my sanity, you know. But where I've got ADHD and ASD, there's nothing wrong with my sanity. Anyway, bosh, look at that. Look at that for a lineup. Look at that for a good side. But then again, look at side 2, man. But side 3 is even better. Just because it's got the sun and the rain in it. Waiting for the Ghost Train. See, they put these on here a little bit different. No, they ain't. And I believe that the volume 2 is on gold vinyl. But yeah, quite pleased with that. Big gatefold. Let me turn my hotspot off. I might even bang this on, you know. It's only because I'm feeling in a rather quiet mood. Had a crazy 12 hours, man. Got assaulted by some little policeman who sort of jumped up right in my face. I jumped up right in his face. What I've been up to, you're asking? Mad shit. But anyway, about 20 minutes later, he come back and said, "Oh, sorry, I shouldn't have done that." I said, "It's okay. I shouldn't have done that. Back to you." But at the end of the day, I don't care whether it's a policeman, or whoever it is. Someone's jumping up in front of me, I'm jumping back at them. Do you know what I mean? But it's all good. Yeah. Anyway, I'm quite impressed with this. This cover's nice as well. It's like raised. Ah, that's what's on the volume. See, they've got different versions of it, you see. You've got like the deluxe version like this, where you get two of them. And then they released the single album, which is just going to have that on. Hello, Georgina. How are you, mate? Basically. But obviously, if you buy this version, you're getting all of them. You're getting two records that are in here. Yeah. Happy with that. There's some great tunes on here. Starting with all the early ones. One Step Beyond album, and Baggy Trousers is off of the Absolutely album, which was the second one. And then you had Madness 7. I've got a bit of a cold as well, but only up one nostril, which seems strange. I've just been standing at the bus stop. It's freezing out there in Kent. Where's my joint? Lost my joint. First joint in ages, man, where I've been on them babes. Keep looking at me record deck, thinking, shall I give this a spin? In fact, I might. If my amp's plugged in, which I think it is. What a hectic 12 hours, proving my sanity. This little knobhead policeman, man, jumped right up in my face. Cheers, mate. Yeah, it's looking quite icy out there, actually. Can't believe I've just been wasting today away. Been in hospital all day. Crazy. I was even smoking me vape in the police car. Not that I was under arrest for anything. Yeah, because it don't smell. They don't know what I'm vaping. I told the hospital people they was all right. My mental health has just been driven crazy by the social workers that don't know what they're up to. But hopefully now, after today, they're going to have a kick up the arse from the mental health people. And that's where I've been at the hospital. Apart from that, I'm all good. I'm all good now. I was having a bit of an argument with them all earlier, but it was all good. Apart from this little policeman that jumped right up in my face, and I thought he bounced his sort of chest onto mine. And I'm 6'2", so I thought, fuck it, I'm going to bounce myself onto you, pal. Which was all good because he did come up to me, like I said, 20 minutes later. I said, I shouldn't have done that. But it don't really bother me, man. If the police want to get physical, I get physical too. And I shouldn't say that, but it's crazy. Crazy. I was sitting in a police car and he opened the door. He said, I'll open the door while you're on that vape, Phil. It's the first time I've smoked any kind of weed in a police car. There's lack of support everywhere, Georgina. ADHD, ASD, mental health. But never mind, mate. Never mind. All them hotel dwellers we all know about. Bing, bing. They're all getting checked out, man. But we're not allowed to say nothing about them. In fact, we was talking about them, actually, in the hospital. And even the police think the same as what I think, but he couldn't say it, obviously, because he's a policeman. He's not allowed an opinion. Not that I'm saying all the hotel dwellers are fake, because the Chinese ones and the Ukrainian ones have all got their kids and wives and things. Whereas all the other ones, it's just all male. There's something seriously wrong. Something seriously wrong with the country, man. I'm all for letting whoever in, do you know what I mean? But it sounds like they're just fucking let out, aren't they? Look at the prison. When that terrorist rapist or whoever they let him out early by mistake. Do you know what I mean? What sort of country are we living in, man? It's just outrageous. Oh, mate, there's not a lot of support. I said to the mental health woman today, she said, things are progressing though, Phil. I said, yeah. I said, but I'm old school. I've been, do you know what I mean? I got diagnosed at 50. It won't be for another 20 years, man, before that service is running correctly. Severely underfunded. But obviously we all know the government's got better things to spend your money on and my money on. And it certainly isn't us, is it? We know who it is, but we're not allowed to say anything, but there you go. Crazy. I just feel sorry for the kids being born today because they're going to be footing the bill for everything this government's doing. And I've never seen anything like it in my life. Terrorists fucking with deporting out, coming back in, and we're giving them another $3,000 here. You know what I mean? It's just unreal. Really, them terrorists should just get a kick up the arse, mate. They shouldn't get $3,000. They should give $3,000 to maybe old age pensioners because they've robbed them of some money. They've robbed everybody, man. Nah, I'll tell you what, I'm not really into their leader, to be honest with you. My mates all say, oh, Farage this, Farage that, right? And I keep telling them, in my fucking lifetime, what I've worked out is they're all bullshitters, man. You can't trust any government. Has there ever been an honest government? Let's be honest, there isn't ever. And even that Muppet that's in now, they all change their stories and change their fucking things when they get in. But, Yeah. I suppose it'd be nice for someone different to get in, apart from the normal fucking old faces we see, the normal parties. Um, but who knows, man? Who knows what's going to happen? Um, all I do know is that they're all getting paid for sure. Like, oh yeah, we're going to stop all these boats. Well, no one's actually stopped them yet. And they're quite easy to stop. Um, but yet, nah, every boat is a boat. That's what I said before. That's what I think. But never mind, people. Never mind, because they'll be spending yours pension and my pension. But if you've even got a pension when we get there, who knows? They might have spent it all. Crazy. No, mate. They're all They're all liars. They're all liars. Which is sad, really. Well, there ought to be an honest party where you've got to have honest people in it, but probably wouldn't have any candidates, would it? The honest party. And a majority of them are just silver spoon people that have grown up middle class. Do you know what I mean? You've had it all, been to university, had it all just landed on a plate for them, basically. All we've got is just a scattering of sort of housing estate MPs, so to speak, which don't, all the posh ones, don't really, I don't think the government relates to the people, really. But who knows? Who knows what's going to happen? Might be a mad coalition or something crazy. All I know is I think it's too late, man. What I'd like to know, right, is how the government have got all that money for the illegal refugees. Let's get this right. They're not legal refugees, they're illegal refugees. Yet the government will blame the NHS on all the people and that, and they just blame the people. But you can guarantee all the boat people, let's call them the boat people, because I won't get on here being extremist, because I'm not an extremist person, but I do know when they're taking the piss. Do you know what I mean? And they're clearly taking the piss. So's government, really. To be honest with you, the amount that must be costing must be, I'd hate to think. But I don't know. Crazy. I think Guy Fawkes probably had the right idea, but crazy, eh? I don't know. Anyway, I'm going to put this record on. Which is record one then. Makes you laugh. Putting all them in the hotels, but yet telling old age pensioners we're going to cut your winter fuel payments or whatever. Cheeky gits, aren't they? Especially the pensioners, you know what I mean? They should look after them. Because at the end of the day, they paid in all their lives. I don't know. Maybe we should all go to France for the day. Buy us all a blow up dinghy, and we'll have a go at coming back in and getting a better life. I've got another red record that's actually on the deck. I've got the Christmas tree up there. The Police in Dub. Got to move that for a minute. Where's my vinyl thing? Cleaner, my vinyl cleaner. Okay, mate, have a good one. I'm going to jump off anyway. I'm going to come back once I've cleaned my record. Anyway, have a good evening.